What up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy, out here with another comic review. It's Wednesday, and I want to thank y'all once again for my last Dark Knight's review. It was spectacular, and now we move on to the next one. Dark Knight's Batman, the Dawnbreaker, and I got the cover, metal tie-in, and we have Batman as a Green Lantern, and this is a sinister-looking suit. Very sinister. And we see that, you know, right now, all the Batmans have been turning evil in different dimensions because of a huge trauma in their life. With Red Death, it would seem that it's because Robin's died. Murder Machine, Alfred died. And what happens in this one, you'll soon know. So let's get into it. So we have Earth negative 32, basically in the house. And see, we have here like saying, these are the stories of the dark multiverse that should never be. Witness the rise of the Dark Knights. And then we see this Green Lantern Bruce Wayne like this, like how did I feel in that moment when my whole world changed? And we just see this is the part where Bruce's parents were shot. You just see the guy say, "We're done here, kid. Get down on your knees and close your eyes. You ain't gonna get hurt." So we see that he's just talking about, it's like he stood there helpless as my mom and dad's blood were running into a gutter. I felt nothing, like the sky and the ground broke apart, and all that was left was a void as big as everything, and that void was inside me. I didn't feel anything, not even fear. So he was running towards his captor, and then we see the power ring. It's like, Bruce Wayne, you have the ability to overcome great fear. Welcome to the Green Lantern Corps. And we just see Bruce is like, he's seen a new hope. So I didn't overcome fear. It was obliterated from me. So Batman, as we know, overcame fear and used it as his weapon. But here, he lost all types of fear. He was ready to risk everything. It's like I didn't give any thought to the word core, or even what the hell was talking to me. All I cared was about him. And then we just see a young boy, Bruce Green Lantern, come in. It's like, you bastard. It's like, what the? And the guy's just pleading, so take the money. It's like, I'm not helpless. I'm not helpless now. Die. We just see the green energy flowing through him. And of course, this was before the Sinestro Corps War, because Green Lanterns can't kill yet. And then we just see error. First law of the Green Lantern Corps is lethal force is not permitted. And you just see young Bruce is like, kill him. It's like, I didn't feel fear or doubt. It's like, I don't care. It's like, do what I say. And we just see willpower at 100%. Like, even stronger than Hal Jordan, who's supposed to be known for having the most willpower. It's like, error. Willpower at 117%. I just felt the void inside me. And it's like, he deserves to die. And it's like, and we just see the willpower just like, willpower at 181%, and you just see the thing start breaking. I don't know whether this is black. It's like error, willpower exceeds malfunction, and then lethal force enabled. And we just see, like, this time the green is different. It's black with green. And he just killed the man who shot his parents, talking about how he had to let it out. So once he killed him, it's like, I had the most powerful weapon in the universe on my finger. And then he wanted his parents to be brought back. He's like, bring back my mom, but I would have given it up to have my mom and dad. So there's still good in him. And it just deactivating, and of course, it's not the same. It's not the same at all. And it's like, I would have traded everything so I didn't feel so helpless, so alone. So he had all this power, but there was a void in him. So meanwhile, he's saying they called me hero at first. That title didn't last long, and we just see Gordon right here. It's like, Green Lantern, wasn't sure you show up. And then, of course, Bruce has become, like, so vindictive right now. He's like, Gordon, I would advise you to remain polite with me. The last cop who threatened me regretted it. And then we say, we got a couple missing persons cases. Thought you might find it compelling. Most recently, my detectives have been trailing a particular individual. And then we see him fighting Scarecrow, and it would seem that yellow doesn't work on him if we're going by the pre-Sinestro Corps rules. I'm not sure. But we just see, I killed without remorse or boundaries. Why do they deserve to live when my parents didn't? Why? So he's just going on a killing spree. He killed Scarecrow. And then we just see he disappeared suddenly Tuesday night. It's like, what were you doing Tuesday night? And Gordon was like, all this, like, well, what are you doing, man? He's like, okay, I figured out your game. I know who you're missing. And you just see Penguin, bam, and we just see Penguin like with his boys like this, like, boss, it's the kid, and he's like, Christ, he's gonna murder us. Kill him first. And then we just see, what did you do to him? Lantern, what did you do to him? It's like, just look up in the sky. Just look up, Jimmy. You just see Penguin's goons just shooting at him. Of course, it has no effect. It's like, ring. It's like initiating blackout. The ring worked by willpower, and I'm willful to an extreme. But the void in me was too. I cracked open the ring, pushed it past the light. I let the darkness inside me escape. And we just say, oh God, you're just killing everybody. And in the darkness, I wasn't alone anymore. That's interesting. And then we just see, it's like, well, and Penguin's like, well, what was that? It's like, you're stupid and disgusting, Penguin. You rob and kill in my city, and I'm sick of it. So, you just see Penguin's like, no, and you just see Bruce, Green Lantern, just take him up into space, leave him out in the air. And of course he died the moment he got in space, but to add insult to death, he gets wiped out by a meteor shower. Dang, that's cold, Bruce. That is so cold. So we just see, like I said, Gordon, just look up. See, there's his spleen and his brains. Like, there's a reason why I feel like people would never want to give Bruce Wayne, Batman, the power ring, because he's virtually unstoppable with it. I would say this is, apart from maybe the Red Death, this is probably the strongest of the Dark Knights right now. So meanwhile, we just see like Gordon's now having some backbone. It's like, Lantern, this has to stop. This isn't justice. I don't care what you can do to me. But someone has to stand up for what's right. What you did to Detective Bullock, God help him. I know you're hurting, but... And he's like, you don't know me. And then Gordon says, I'm not an idiot. It was only a couple years ago, 3 dead in Crime Alley. So he knows that this is Bruce Wayne. Aren't you tired of feeling like this, Bruce? And then, so he figured it out. It's like, shut up, Gordon. You have a daughter, right? Sad. And he just kills Gordon. It's like, she'll have to grow up without her father, alone. And so, dang, he killed Gordon. My gosh, terrible. And then we move on, and we see a voice saying, enough. And we just see alert. Bruce Wayne of Sector 2814. And then we see the Guardians and all the Green Lanterns come in. And he's like, incoming Green Lantern Corps. You are a damaged lantern, and we are here to fix your transgression. You have done the unimaginable. You let the darkness into the ring. This could pollute the entire Green Lantern Corps. Hand over your ring now. And we just see, dang. Oh, sorry, yes, Kilowog. I don't know why I was going to forget that name. Oh my gosh. Say, Ganthet, you all in a tizzy over this scrawny poozer? Leave him to me. And then Bruce Wayne's like, whoa, this is wild. There's a ton of you, but ring, initiate blackout. So the ring initiates blackout, and you just see the entire Green Lantern Corps surrounded by these demons. It's like, all of these demons, and you just see Bruce Wayne's like, I've got friends now too. I made them in the dark, and you just see scream, and you just see, of course they're all dead. And then all the Guardians are down. I think this is Ganthet, and he's like, stop the darkness. The darkness, it destroys everything. And you just see him kill Ganthet, remove his head. Still, I felt the same. Can you imagine? The most powerful weapon in my finger, and I still felt vulnerable, helpless. And you can just see him standing over these Green Lantern Corps. You can see the bats coming out. It's like, I missed them. I couldn't take anymore. I didn't want to be Bruce Wayne. I didn't want to be Green Lantern, standing in front of the lantern but feeling submerged in the shadow like I've never left the cave under my mom and dad's house with the darkness and the bats. And then we just see this fantastic picture right here. Just see, with the darkness black, I choke the light. No brightest day escapes my sight. I turned the dawn to midnight. Beware my power, Dawnbreaker's might. Oh my gosh! Now that is a awesome oath for a different type of lantern. And we see that the ring has turned black. So he's not a Black Lantern. He's not a Green Lantern. He's a Dawnbreaker. Batman, the Dawnbreaker. And everything like that. That's what he's become. But like all the other universes, his universe got destroyed it crumbled away. And just at that moment, the world began to crumble away. I recognized immediately it was the same void inside me. The darkness consumes all the light. And we just see the Dawnbreaker Batman just floating in the abyss, in the void, all alone. I couldn't even see the stars. But wait a minute, we got a friend here. Nice Earth you got. How's it working out for you? And then we see the Batman who laughs. And he's like, call me the man who laughs. And I'm recruiting. This is Red Death. And this is Murder Machine. You'll be fast friends, I'm sure. You have so many things in common. Revenge, justice, first names. This guy is evil, man. And you can see him with his Robins. 3 Robins. And he's like, there's a world bathed in light. The people there are fools. They deserve to be dragged into the dark. Their world will crumble like yours. My lord Barbatos demands it. And you are a warrior of the darkness. You can extinguish the lights of the bright world. And if you do, Barbatos will spare you from this oblivion and give you back what you most desire. Your parents back alive. So he does want his parents alive. It's like, all my lord demands is your obedience. Will you kneel or will you die? So it's clear that he decides to kneel. So we're back on Earth Prime, the regular one, and he arrives, Coast City. It's like the city without light. Ironic about to what's happening. It's like light. So many people living in the light. And it's like idiots. This time, it's like time for their whole world to change forever. And we just see Ring initiating blackout. So we just see him ready to black Coast City. And we just see Hal Jordan come and say, hey, no one defaces signs in my city. It's like he had a power ring, but I didn't feel anything. It's like, Batman, is that you? And you just see not even fear. And you just see, so he sees that Hal Jordan is like, man, he has no fear either. It's like, I have to warn you. I've killed Green Lanterns before, and I'll do it again. And then we just see Hal Jordan gets swallowed by this thing, and by these Leviathan beasts, and he's like, Ring, get this off of me. Construct of unknown composition. Power ring is not operating correctly. Impossible. And Hal Jordan is like, don't tell me impossible. Just fight back. Malfunction, Hal Jordan. There is no light. There is no light. And just when you think there's no hope, boom! Dr. Fate comes out. And you just see, quickly, Dr. Fate, you are needed elsewhere, Hal Jordan. No, I have to save Coast City. And Dr. Fate's like, you have no choice. If the multiverse is to survive. So yeah, you have no choice, the multiverse is to survive. So we just see this wonderful splash page of Batman initiating his darkness, of the Dawnbreaker initiating his darkness. You can see all of these beasts. Ethan Van Shriver knows what he's doing. Just look at this. Bam. Bam. This is beautiful. So we just see the Dawnbreaker in his triumph initiating blackouts. A world of light, a city of hope, disgusting. Let them feel helplessness. Let them feel the void. Let them feel like me. Bam. Nice. And then we see Batman the Dawnbreaker in Fear of the Dark. Sam Humphries is the writer. Ethan Van Shriver the artist. Obviously, great. We got Jason Wright on the colors. Tom Napolitano is the writer. Jason Fabuk and Brad Anderson on the cover. Andrew Marino is the assistant editor. Mike Cotton is the editor, and Eddie Berganza is the group editor. And then we see next, The Dark Knights continue in Rise in the Drowned, #1, which is probably the Aquaman one, or Aquawoman, the way I've seen it. And this is Len Wein. Rest in peace to this man. Woo! This was another fantastic one, man. This is why you don't give Bruce the power ring. We see that he never got over his parents' death immediately. In the Murder Machine, he got over the parents' death because Alfred was there, but then when Alfred left, he broke. And then we see that when the Robins died in Red Death, apparently, he broke. But this one is from the origin. So I can't wait to see what pushes the next Batman over the edge of the next one. And we can see this, like, incredible. Incredible. Just look at this. Awesome cover, good writing. The Dark Knight's tie-ins are just killing it. Metal is on fire. DC knows what it's doing. So, man, I thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to get it out, give you good comics, give you good reviews, and so we can discuss. So please thank y'all again. I'll probably review the White Knight later in the day. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.